Am I alive? I think so. Let me put all the stuff. So, where is it? Let me tests. Tests. I think YouTube is going to show up. I don't think ever. Yeah, maybe now. Yeah, I don't think so. So, and maybe you can hear kind of in my voice. I was sick for 4 weeks. So, oh, now it's showing. And during these 4 weeks, okay, it's too loud. Yeah, little. So we can have still a little bit music. So, I was a little bit sick, and also I want to switch a little bit. Also, there is some type of glitch probably with Sims 4, where when you buy the packs, they don't show up. So you have to restart it a few times, so I didn't want to do that for today. So maybe next time, or maybe I'm gonna play a few weeks Minecraft and then, because I was thinking to switch them a little, like one stream Minecraft, one stream Sims 4. Sometimes Among Us, depends on what mood I am. Yeah, you can hear that I'm kinda still recovering. And also it was Easter, so yeah, a lot of stuff happened. So let me see. I was during the time I was on streaming kinda see where I was with this stuff. Also it's still a little bit loud, maybe for me it's loud. Options. Maybe more music. I'm gonna do this because you're alone. More of these. I think this is everything. As you can see, I'm kind of like a little bit still sick, but I think I can stream what we are doing. Wait, there is a creeper over there. And also I hope you can hear me. I've checked a few times. Am I with my microphone? It's look like I am, so where we are. Let's go outside and see what we're working with because I don't remember anything. So why so slow? Okay. So this was a library. This is a school. It's a Hawaiian a little. We have this. Okay, so we have that. We need to put some moss over here. And I need to fix this. And I was going to say I'm going to fix it one day. I think one day come today. What I'm even saying, I don't know. And for this one, I'm maybe going to do that. It's more like making sense. I think. Also, if you hear coughing, my sister is also sick because of me. And it's not fun to be like. To be honest, I never been so sick before. And I think if you watch me before, you have seen me being sick. And it was. I have no words to explain how bad it was. But it's important that I'm okay now. So, yeah. I also forgot for a moment how to play Minecraft, so there will be moments of me thinking what I'm doing wrong. And us having the answer to this question. Why is so changing? I don't think this thing knows how to be natural. But anyway. So yeah. I don't even know what. The thing is that with my life it's not very interesting. So I don't know what to talk about sometimes. Like I can see people like going somewhere and stuff like that. Meanwhile, I don't know. I don't know sometimes where I am. Now it's raining. Also, it's my computer lagging because of the internet. Yeah, and the thing I don't like specifically with, I don't know if it's American internet or something like that, but I'm watching TikTok and all of a sudden the TikTok stop working or there is no internet or something like that, and I have no. What I'm picking up, and I have like why? Wouldn't be there like some special internet where I wanna cover this cave, I don't care. Wouldn't it be perfect if there was some type of internet which is cheap and you can have it no matter what, even if there is hurricane, something like that. Yeah, something similar. I think would be better and more useful for a society, but nobody listened to me. Even though imagine like you having, I think it would be useful not only for like watching TikToks, but also for emergency stuff. I don't know. So who make this thing? I'll leave it like that, or no? Okay, so maybe I'm overthinking stuff when it comes to putting blocks and also live. Uh, but I want this with something like more leveled up, more like you're walking. What I'm talking, I don't know. But something like that. I hate when I have to like. Opa. I hate when I have to like build stuff and there is some flowers and I don't know what to do with these flowers. Like I have to remove them in order to put the block, but Also, I'm changing subject constantly. I don't know. I think it's kind of like some type of brain working in strange ways. I don't know why is this here. I'm going to think about this other time. So why do in a way I want to like do all of this and cover it? Me just I see mistake I've done and I need to fix it. But let me see. If I remove this one, let me remove this one as well. So there are the flowers. I think I'm accidentally picking stuff up and I don't like it. So if I split this in sections, although I think today I also have to focus on, you know, fixing stuff up. Yeah, maybe that's going to, because I have to fill all this stuff up and all of this. So what I can do, let's see what I can speak, what we've done in here. So we have our workers, whatever they're called in English, have the place where they eat. I like the sound, by the way. What else? Have second floor. Wait, this classroom is done. It's why I don't like it, but this is what it is. Let me do that. So I connect these things. So we have this classroom done. This classroom with the double doors. So maybe I can do 3 because they're basically the same. Okay, this one is not done. So how I've done these ones? Okay. So what I can do, it's kind of like more like the airlines. And let me see for the so I think I need to remove this too. Okay. And I would think the teacher's one should be in here. The chair. And I think I also had a garbage can. And also this. think it's kind of like the way I'm doing the force thing is providing not only light but also like no idea what I was going to say. Okay, I don't like the wagging. Also, my computer is hot as it's like going to burn. So hopefully it does not. Why are you doing that? Okay. So we have this. We need to make it safer. You know what? I think if it was glass, it would be also better, but safety and stuff. Okay. We have this room where they can sit. I don't know why I have put this yellow stuff in here, but anyway. And I think we've been here before. Yeah. This is let's think. So this one is classroom 5. Let's have something like this will be folding ones, like the college. So this one and this. Okay. So this one is 5th grade. We have to go through 6. You know what? Maybe I can do that. So you can have something like that. Okay, I need to fix this. But maybe one in here. Then okay. And I was thinking that I need bookshelves for that. You know how some teachers have their storage area maybe? Oh. Let me see if I have bookshelves. Things will be better. Something like that, maybe. And it's just an experience of all the grades can sit here and read quietly. And I was thinking, can I switch this with this? I think it would be better. Let me go. Imagine I'm doing this with all of the grades and I'm just now realizing it. Which grades? So 2. But this one is first grade. Leave it floating. Floating. Okay, I think this will be better. I'm gonna still have this one in here. Okay, so this one is first grade. And we have second. Okay. So I have, let's see what I was thinking with this. Scared to know how many of these swamps we're going to have. Let this one open. Maybe I can add me because I have difficulties adding people in Discord. To be honest, I don't really use Discord. So maybe that's why. I mean, I don't know how to explain this to myself in any other way. Okay. This one is 4th grade, and we go to the 5th. I think this way is going to add some contrast. Between the, I'm gonna leave it more like floating because I think I've seen similar styles, which means that it should be like that. We have this one, the book, that. Might leave one in here and one in here. And my computer is going to cry of how many stuff are in the screen, but let's imagine, what are you? 7th grade. I guess only one person is going to be 7th grade. Because what I was even thinking. So maybe it's going to be like that. And got teacher's desk. This. And I think this will be better. This one. Something like that. 8. Now, why was what I was even thinking when I give the 8th graders like so big space? What I can do is have the teacher in here. This, and this. And for the students, like what I was even thinking when I've done that. Also, this is a hazard. Someone will fall in here. Let's have some free space, and I'm going to do something similar to what I did in Sims 4. I'm not sure if it's going to work. And I want to put the rose. And what, for this, instead of this glass, I can do the glass block. Something like that. Or maybe all the way up. Probably nothing spawns in there. Or if it spawns, it's not our... Anyway, so we have that. We have this room, which is a principal's room. I guess we're only to 8th grade. Because there's nothing more. Believe. Yep. So we have done that. Finally. What we need to also do is to... Okay, I think I need to capture this somehow. In some way. Can you put yourself in the boat? Or no? Can you... Why? I'm scared to hit it now. Okay. I need to put one in here, 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 one in here. I think this is the best. Why? You know what? How this thing is escaping? I'm very close to hit it. I don't care what happens. Why are you moving? Is maybe if I... Okay, this was very fast. If I do that... If I don't think this is like the zombies where I can put villager and it's... Why are you doing this? Just why? You know what? I'm gonna let it die. It just... I don't care anymore. Also, who put this in here? I wasted so much time trying to... Oh. So, I'm going to... I hope someone seen this, that I've seen this in the real life. I wanted to like have it in here as some type... Why? So some reason the hitting way is kinda like loud, which I want to apologize. I don't know what I've done. Anyway, where was I? I was going to throw the stuff I don't need. Where's you in here? Anyway, I'm getting distracted, and I shouldn't. So, no, I have two of them. But anyway, I'm gonna put this one in here. I may leave this one because I may need it. Now I remember that I throw away the thing I would need. But anyway, actually I have it in here. And what is wrong with me? I assume it's because I was sick and I forget how to stream. Or some other strange way, I don't know. Why I'm here? Okay, let's see. What was the meaning of this? I assume we did all the houses. I know that it's done. This is 100% done. The only thing left is people inside. But I know that this one is done. This one is, I think... How I end up in here? I think if am I just discovering stuff or this was all along in here? Anyway, so I know that the places where I've put these flower things are done. I believe. So I know this one was done. No, I'm gonna do some more of this. I know this one is done. This one was. We have just some of this in here. Put myself in a comfortable situation. Because so this one is, I believe, done. This was were done. Doing this one also, which I've just been through. Okay. What else? I mean, most of these are done, like the houses. Otherwise, now I remember why I put the yellow thing. These were for the ones that are not done. Yeah, I forgot that part. I know that these two need to be done. I know this thing need to be done. And this. So from where we start, I know this in the bottom. We needed to make it better looking. The question is how? What if I do that? Just remove the source of light. What if I do that? And I just continue on building with this. I think I have a vision. And it's spruce block and that. The light sources. Or can I take from the stairs? Can do that. Change everything with this block. Oh, I can do that in here. And do that. So I can connect it to the previous four. And I can do maybe in here, just see how it's going to look. So maybe something like that, and one on top, and I put some torches in here, and that for more storage area, or maybe so it's more like that. Remove this, put it in here. I think it's perfect. I don't know where they're going down, probably they mine and stuff. Okay, I have problems with my charger. There is a thing I don't like with the computers, like why so, just why are the, why take that, why are the computers so like, I don't know how to explain this, like with longer, like in a way I understand it, we need longer charges, but at the same time it's nightmare, especially if we want to go to school and bring your computer at school, but in order to bring your computer in school you need to charge, because sometimes you need to stay longer and the computer may be old and use a lot. So I don't understand it. Like, why couldn't be like a way to be smaller? Am I making sense with this? Because to be honest, I think I'm the only one that complains about this. Like I've seen my classmates, they bring their um, laptops to school and somehow it lasts. Meanwhile, I'm with my tablet because this is the only thing that can last longer, and even though it lasts longer, I still have charger with me. It's very confusing. So why have put stairs in here? How I've done this? This would be better like that. How long is it going to be if I just put that? I think not logically possible, but maybe over here, like that. I'm going to kind of like connect it to this send, not send. If I do on this side like that, and I can just delete it from over here, and I can have getting from over here. I can close it from this side, and I'm just not sure how it's going to look from the outside. So that will be fun. Why can't I just fill this up with this? It's kind of like built in, like that. Can close it from here. Okay, I have an idea. As you can probably probably see, no sli. I don't know what sli means. And let me just have these lights As we go down, all of this is going to be kind of like quartz. I can do that, and then that, like it's built in, and I can do glass in here. What I'm going to do is close it from this side to here, because I don't know where it's going to lead, so it's 2, 3, G3. This will be better. It's kind of like going down to see the that more like touristic way of looking at. I think in the middle is better if I put one of those. Actually, more higher. Yeah. Because so I am going to put everything on the side. We need to do the library, the shop area. Maybe let's do the roof first. So we think faster. Just saying that maybe I don't use this, but for some reason the computer is mod burning during Minecraft and Sims 4, which is strange. Maybe I'm the one that is confused. Anyway, have that. To this one. I'm thinking, do I put the lightning near the water? I'm not sure. I'm gonna leave this for us because we can maybe do something like they can look through the cave, something like that. We need to see about this. Okay. And also I think the shops should be cover that we didn't use from the wood. And these should be, or I think I already have the cover. So yellow, maybe for this one. If this one is yellow, this was what I was thinking. This one is yellow, what do we do for the shops? I was thinking every single shop is different color, maybe, or a few different colors, but the same floor and stuff. I think something like that should be the best decision for this. So this one is our entrance. So this one is spruce walk. I assume the floor should be with spruce walk as well. We're making our markings, by the way, so we know which floor with what. And the same should be for the other one. this. I wanna do that, so I know which one is a 4, or maybe something like that. Yeah, I think something like that. Okay, so let's see in here. Need to do this last as well as this one. And you know, before we end the stream, I'll probably focus on the leveling up over there, because I think this one is important, and fixing some stuff. Yeah, maybe this one as well a little. So let me throw all the stuff I don't need. Can we need this stuff? What I'm gonna do is probably level this. 1. To be honest, I haven't seen, by the way, the new chickens. No, because I'm seeing the chicken, that's why. And also the cow. Actually, I've seen the cow because I've spawned it. Yeah. Maybe one day in the future. Because the only possible thing is if I do that. Make it even bigger. So probably I will need moss so I can cover this. Yeah, I think so. I'm not going to touch this side, by the way. Just going to focus on outside and leveling stuff up so we can know what to do for the next time. Because we're gonna need this stuff. Come. So I'm gonna start by this side. And I need moss. A moss and a patience. These are the two things I need. I'm very close to replace this with real moss, but then I remember that will not have the effect I was wanting. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna have some over here as well. It's gonna like what I pick up, so I can plant it up a little and remove some of the grass. Though it's obvious what it is. You have no idea how much I want Minecraft to fix this thing. I know I have like this such hater for the grass, but I cannot explain it. And somehow I pick up 12, which I was not expecting. Wait, I don't know how to remove this. Anyway, so I was thinking, that's why I didn't stop. I didn't stop because I don't talk. Do I? Is it? In a way, I want to hide this. Yeah, when I don't talk, my brain is places. I want to hide this, but at the same time, if I hide it, I need to remove it. But if I remove it, you know what is going to be better? If they make more stairs and has the same effect as this one. So if I step, it's more stairs since I'm still going to burn. Something like that. if stairs and carpet have a child, this wall should be more stairs. And then I could put one in here and I will be done. And it will be perfect. But no. How am I even... I'm just going to do that. Like, you can see what I'm talking about. Like, it's a little bit ugly. But at the same time, if I don't do it, there'll be something that will go... Oh, I was thinking it comes from me. There'll be something going inside and it's not going to be fun. I don't know why why I'm doing this to the grass. I'm stopping. I'm getting started by removing every single grass. Okay, I'm really stopping right now. I said continuing doing the thing I've done. I'm gonna add some more. Maybe more on this side, so there is nothing spawning in here. So I need to go this side and in here. Need to go back and fix those. Okay, I'm getting disturbed by this grass and I need to stop. I said continuing doing that. see anymore. Okay, so have less than an hour to level everything up and think about. I mean, I remember we had to have zoo and one more. I think I have science for this. Yeah, I think I accidentally find some type of glitch and I don't like it. Okay. If I do that and I can kind of connect them. I wanna leave this one like that. Okay, how am I doing this? I have 44. Did I find some secret life hack of playing Minecraft or can I was very close to the edge now I'm thinking about it and I don't like how I didn't care that I may fall. Although this is not real life so still. Okay. I wanted to throw this. This is so stupid. No, I'm gonna leave this cow. I'm just wasting time. Come. I'm gonna do it like that so the cow can come in here. And also do that. Okay, so I'm going to do one of these. Like it's like with one more block higher. All the way up to the end. Okay, so we have done this. It's hopefully seamless. I say yes, it's burning my eyes. Anyway, so the outside is kinda done except the area where we have to fix the shops. The inside is becoming the problem, which we're going to fix today, hopefully, if not next stream. But I want to fill every single part of it so there is nothing spawning on the bottom and creating problems. So I'm gonna be here for until the end of the stream. Just putting blocks without problems. Let me separate it in sections so it's be more easier. So this is basically halfway done, not even halfway. But this is this part done. I need to fix this. Then from this one. there is only a way we can just be done with this. Like, there is a mod with different type of bombs, and one of them was throwing it and it's fixing every single one of these. It would be better if I had this one. There will be a lot of time saved. Like, the problem is most of the builds, the way how it's like, this is a lot of time consuming, especially all of these. So let's see, what is that? This is the zoo. And this. Farm, so that's why this one is bigger. Let's start with the zoo and have chest in here. Like, even here in the beginning. Okay. So I'm gonna put this one inside and see all the animals. Which one we want for our zoo? Okay, we can have an axolotl just in case if I am too lazy. Okay. Have armadillo, bat, bee. I'm gonna put bee on the side just in case. Camel, no, cat, chicken. You have donkey, cat, fox, frog, ghost squid. Mama. Okay. So I'm gonna put this one low. Panda, parrot. Maybe sniffer. And the squid. Some tropical fish. Turtle. Where a shampoo? Thank you for the advertisement. I read winter instead of weather. No. Wolf is more like pets, not exactly a zoo animal. Also, I'm thinking about adding the. You know what? And I have an idea, so I want to put these ones. So, land, water, 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 land, bottom, length, length, middle, length, length on the side. So basically I'm gonna have separate for this, and we can go down and see them. This one will be in the middle and this one on the sides maybe. I'm gonna open it so it's easier. So how to do it? I mean, and I can do that. Have to be in the middle, and you can come in from here and how to do this? I want to use that it's not already done, so I can plan this. Okay, so maybe over here, let's do 3. So over here can be the water animals. We can go down and see them. But also you can see them from the top. So how many I have? I can have these two together, this one. I can have these 3 together, this one and this one separate. Maybe with the frog. It's going to transition from this and this one to the land animals. And I can have this one to be connected to the farms, and then okay. So again it's going to be circle around, probably. I don't know still how to. But I'm thinking how to do this. That's why I went so quiet. But I'm still thinking. The thing is that whatever I think, I'm not sure if it's going to, because I can imagine it. Like I can see it right now how it may look. The problem is, can I make it? Will be able to make it? Is a question, and I hope so. Actually, once we build this, the shell, I won't say shelf, but the shell of this maybe will be easier. I think, at least I hope. But let me do this so I know where to have the outline. So I'm talking because, as I said, I'm thinking how to make it, and I'm not sure if it's going to work. So I'm gonna kind of explain it. So you know how in some zoos, especially the ones with water, like the fish aquariums, I think they're called. So you can have, I think, the option to go down and have the fish around you or next to you. So I was thinking something like that. That's why we're not going to waste our time with putting flowers, not flowers, grass. I need to do that. The question is how we can fix it. Okay. So basically this is what we're working with. And I'm thinking this will be for how to separate it. I can continue that one. What you're doing in here? Like the way this thing look at my eyes. It's kind of like me when I look at him and he looks at me. Except different. I looked with fear, it looked with fear. Okay. So we kind of connected the main road with this. So over here, how many length ones we have? Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How to separate them? So you can have this next to each other. Then goes this and this one. Then this and this one. Yeah. I'm going to use this one. As always. Not only for light, but also like, yeah. Okay, let's see. So for the parrots, I think it's going to be less. So let's do this one for the parrots. Then this one for the pandas. I think this will be good with the glass. I think all of them should be with the glass for, you know, but let me save this thing. Why? If I see this one more time next to me, I'm going to cry. Okay. So this one can be. Let's do that. So panda. That. Let's also pick them up. Although I can split the panda ones in half and have the. And then we can close this one to have it for the llamas. Because they're small and will be. So armadillo. Panda. Parrot. And I can remove the sniffer because it's not technically a real life animal. So no more sniffer. That way it's the llama and the fox. So okay. And store. I don't know how I end up being so high. thought I was jumping for a second. Okay, I can remove this for now. I'm gonna do this later. Let's do the one closer here for the fox. And the other one. I think I can have one more animal. Even if I split this in half, I think I can do that. And what I can do, I can do that. I can have this one, the llama, and I can have the camel together because technically they're the same. And for them I can add, so let me have them in here. For them I'm gonna have this sand and I'm gonna have for now that maybe I can find something with the sand. And we have the fox over here, which means that I can have more than one fox. Or I can have fox in the half and the other half I can have wolves, maybe. Yeah, why not? So we're gonna have more animals in here. Do I? One more, and then I'm gonna split and maybe add some wolves. So we have the wolves in here. So we have, it's not axolotls. That thing over there, the pandas, the parrots, the fox, the wolves, that. Prepare before we go for come. What I can do is, I don't know how to do it though. So I have turtles, I have frogs. I can do the squid and the fish together. And I have axolotls. So if I split like that, so let's say this is axolotls. Actually, axolotls can be in the middle. So we have fish, axolotls, turtles and frogs. Where for the turtles and frogs I can do that. And we can do it like that. Okay. Okay. So what you cannot see, but you can see. This was what I'm saying. So I can do that. Okay, let's see. This one will be a little bit narrow, only two of these, but still. So let me show you. Okay, so imagine. Let me go through this. Okay, so go down the stairs. Need to fix as I go to show it better. And stairs, but we go down the stairs. We see the frogs and the turtles in the water. We go down the stairs. We see the axolotls in the water. We slowly go upstairs and we see the rest in the water. I need to fix this. We go upstairs, which I need to put the stairs on, and we can choose to walk around. Okay, this one will be like that. Maybe like that. So I'm gonna leave it like that where on the stairs are. Where only the stairs are. So yeah. Then I'm going to move it with, how can I do that? I need stairs. And also need to end the stream soon, so let's, before we do that, take the chest. So we have one in here, one in here, one in here. And before we go, let's just put them in here. I don't need this egg. Come. Okay. So I'm gonna free some space in here. The axolotl is going to be separate, these two together, and then three together. So I'm gonna end the stream here. Okay, change it to the new one. By the way, I have need to also change it once I end the stream for the other social medias, but I have kinda like new stuff. Okay, the music scared me for a second. Let me rate someone. Same category. English. Yeah. There's a tool. I think this will be interesting. Maybe yeah. Oh, not any person. It's like someone's mother who's trying to enjoy Minecraft. Why not? Anyway, hopefully, where is my chat? Okay, so I hope you enjoy the stream. Hopefully, I'll be able next Friday. I'm gonna play again Minecraft for The Sims 4, unless the bug is fixed, because I heard it somewhere it's bug. Unless it's not fixed, I'm going to play a few weeks Minecraft, and then I'm going to plan switching 1 week Minecraft, 1 week Sims 4, something like that. Also, the music is loud for me, so I want to apologize. I tried to lower it down. Let me read the before this thing disappears, and I hope see you next Friday. Bye.